What up, my little lovey-doveys? How is everybody? I am splendid. I've had kind of a day off. Had a tarot booking today, so I read for a client, and then I had some things to take care of this morning, but then afterwards it was a nice like semi-warm and cloudy afternoon. So I went down the street to the park entrance that's not muddy, and I kind of meandered into the forest for a minute. Have a little adventure in there, and then it was kind of fun because I had to race against the daylight, and I was really pushing it. I almost got caught in the dark out there, but I made it back to the parking lot before the sunset, so it was safe, and there were other people there still too. But yeah, it was nice. And so then I came back home and I finished some of the content that I've been working on and made sure that we had our full moon workshop shared. I mean, my God, this Virgo moon, I feel like, and then it's also, what was it? I can't remember. I'm looking for the notes from the workshop. I think I threw them away. It's like I've been so busy that I can't remember what's happened. But Saturn is moving into a new sign. And I believe that so is Neptune, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's whatever governs Aquarius. So those are both moving into new signs. And so recently, they've been both at their 29th degree. And there are also, some other vital aspects going on. Plus the full moon of Virgo is getting us extra detail oriented, combing through all the books and getting rid of any last things that don't serve us before we move forward into this huge new cycle. So it's combing through this evaluation that we've been doing, diving through the depths with Pisces, reevaluating the structures and habits and routines that we have in our lives and seeing okay, what's really serving us, what's really working, how do we want to move forward? Because right now it's the foundation is laid, we have all our materials, and we're about to start building the frameworks and the infrastructures. So this is the last kind of chance to reevaluate the plans, make sure that we double check everything, make sure everything's been sifted through, edited, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, and, tune into our inner guidance and our experience and our wisdom and our intuition. And given all even just what we've been through in the last couple of months, I feel like has jolted us forward so much further than what we just were 6 months ago. So it's okay, looking over everything once more, and then we're getting grounded and ready to move forward. And I'm feeling the energy brewing. But I've been feeling full moon level energy now for several days leading up to the full moon. We were insane at the restaurant. The insanity of the weekend spilt over into Tuesday. I have no idea what's going on there tonight. I imagine it's more of the same. But I had the day off and I'm just oh my gosh, it's so nice to finally catch my breath. Which leads us right into our reading. All of this energy, we're needing to really ground it. So out of the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, we got centering, which I love this card because she's also in a frame. She's centering in a frame, almost it's her frame and her framework, right? What we're talking about, getting that structure, but also that boundary around her and her yes and her no, right? I'm working on this right now. This is my intention. This is what I'm putting my attention on. My boundaries, because Virgo is mutable. So I'm not being so mutable. I'm mutable in a good way that I'm adaptable and I can shift my energy in a good organized fashion. But I'm not so mutable that I'm shifting my attention into shiny objects that are distracting me and causing me to lose focus, or things that aren't important to me, or I'm not letting other people project their ideas onto me or their values, or having me shift my attention to things that are important to them right now. It's like I'm focused on starting my new fresh start in alignment with my plans. And it doesn't mean that you can't like share your attention and like go do stuff with people and things. It just means that like people who are like, no, I don't want you to follow that dream, I want you to do this instead, or, you know, like dim yourself to make me feel better about myself, all that stuff, no. The emotional enmeshment, no more. We're centered in our own frame. So we're centering. We got gratitude, and we got release. And underneath centering, we've got the Knight of Wands. I love the repetition of form here. It's like she's sitting in that frame, almost coming through like a portal, like an initiation. And I love that she is like jumping through this flaming hoop, like coming through this portal of initiation. It's really cool. Underneath gratitude, we've got temperance. And underneath release, we got Three of Wands. Okay, so loving this. So with centering, crowning the Knight of Wands, that's what I am getting at when I'm talking about like grounding all of this full moon energy. Like Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is, it's like Virgo is an earth energy or an earth sign. So they're really good at putting hand to action and like getting things done. But with that mercurial influence, they're super fast. They're super quick-witted. They notice everything. They have like sharp attention to detail. They want things done thoroughly and correctly and at a level of excellence. But they know that like they know how to be precise. And so the centering right now comes in because like there's so much energy that we have, that we see what we want to get done. We're very enthusiastic, curious, inquisitive, and we're ready to like start taking action. And we want to go, like this Knight of Wands. Like this spring energy is starting to ignite within us. And we're like, yes, I want to go run out and take on the world. And which is great. Like the Knight of Wands has a lot of passion and drive. And they're ready to like go forward and make moves. And they're willing to like jump through hoops to get it done. However, the pitfall of the Knight of Wands is to get distracted by shiny objects, or like as a person in like relationships that might signal like someone who's like has a wandering eye, or like a player going through a player phase, or not like really wanting to like commit. So as far as our goals and our manifestations go, it's like this right now is a time to focus and commit, right? With that Capricorn moving into, I believe, Pisces, we're seeing what we're really wanting to commit to at a deep spiritual level, but also that gets applied into our purpose, into our relationships, into our work, the things that we put our hand to. So we're getting clear on our vision, on our goals, on our purpose, what's important to us. We're getting grounded. We're taking all that energy, and instead of like letting it like get all diffused and fizzled out on like just shiny object syndrome right now, like hyper, like, this is all so exciting, I want to do everything. Rein it in, ground it, and focus it intentfully on the things that are in alignment with your plans and with your goals and what you're striving to at the current moment. Like setting out on this new timeline to build like a new world for yourself. And it doesn't mean that you have to like leave behind everything that you were working on and do something else. It just means that you're coming at it from new, fresh energy. It's like one stage of completion is finished, and then we're going into the next phase. So like foundation is laid, the ground's been cleared, foundation is laid, and now we're building infrastructures. So put that energy into focusing on building your vision. The way that we are going to get in a very powerful state right now is just to ruminate in gratitude. Gratitude and appreciation are very high vibrational states to be in because they imply trust and certainty and acceptance and receiving and surrender. Like when you're grateful, there's love in your heart. You're satisfied, you're fulfilled, you feel abundant, you feel happy and uplifted, you feel taken care of, you feel at ease, you don't feel worried or stressed, you just feel trusting that everything is fine, everything is taken care of, and it's going to continue to be taken care of. And all is well, right? And all is good. So gratitude is the attitude of the day. And it's going to be like the secret sauce that's like kerosene on the fire to really like give you momentum and keep you going. Because no matter what happens, you're going to have challenges. You're going to be tired. You're going to have days that are going to give you obstacles and cause you to feel like you're struggling and second guess yourself. And in those moments, what is going to give you the strength to keep on persevering is going to be certainty that the light of the Creator is in all things, and that activates that power within all things and within you. You then find yourself in that flow of cosmic ease and harmony that makes your efforts like just a little bit of effort goes so much further, so you can save your energy, and it gives you inner strength and perseverance. And it also gives you the certainty and the trust that just opens up the paths and gets rid of all the blocks. So we are crowned in gratitude, raising our vibration, and we're sitting in temperance. And I love this, that it's like this balance between what's coming in and releasing what was. It's like she's receiving what she's calling in, and just like this, she's releasing, like that dove right there. I love that. So temperance is like taking all, like temperance is in the Christ center. It's the redemption energy that takes all of these different aspects and virtues and powers and strengths, and it interweaves all of these talents and skills in this, mixes this up in this integration, right? And this embodiment. So it brings balance, right? And one of the lessons of temperance is to learn how to be competent and balanced within our internal world, within our mind and our heart and our soul, in alignment there, a sense of well-being, but also be competent in being competent in the material world as well. So it's not just enough that you're spiritual. You need to learn to be a productive person who's competent in the material realm too. So it's about balancing those skills and learning how to apply your spiritual lessons into your life, into what you're creating. Because everything that we're creating has the seed level of our consciousness within it. You know, when we're putting our hand to work, our consciousness goes through our hands and through our words into what we're creating. So we want to put love in what we're doing, right? And so we're releasing all the baggage from the past, all of that old conditioning, all the density that's like keeping us weighed down, or strings that are causing us to look back behind us. We're just going to let it go. And we're letting that ego death come and wash away so that what is true will be resurrected. But first we have to surrender. It's part of the manifestation process, is release and surrender and letting go and non-attachment. Because we can't manifest from a place of neediness and control and lack, right? And fear and doubt. We have to be full of gratitude, right? And when we're full of gratitude, we can let go, Release feels so good. You know, when we see this card, sometimes it fills us with dread and sadness. But that's only because all of this stuff just wants to wash through so we can let go and have relief. Let go to the care of divine. Let go to the trust in divine timing. Release. Know that you're doing all you can, and you have to just sort of take the risk and let the chips fall where they may. And allow yourself to win or lose. And it's all good either way. What if there was no real mistake? What if the universe was like, you can't fail. It's just being in the game. You're already winning, right? And you're just rolling with the punches and seeing what you can make with the hands that you're dealt, right? So just keep failing forward, right? Because you're winning and you're growing every time. And release. Let go of your concerns and your cares and your worries, and just relax in this moment and enjoy it, because your ship is coming in and you're about to be starting and embarking upon a grand new adventure. So enjoy a minute to gather your senses and to gather your resources and to rest and replenish while you can, because you're about to set sail on a new journey, in a new story, in a new timeline. And so we're going to be busy little bees before we know it. So just enjoy this moment. Everything can change like that. Life can change in an instant. So seasons come and go, and they're all to be embraced and appreciated. They all have something good to offer. So, find strength in this moment. All right, you guys. I am going to enjoy just chilling for the rest of the evening and then enjoying another day off tomorrow. Yay! And the house is mostly clean, so I don't have a lot to do tomorrow at all. Yay! All right, y'all be good. Ciao.